Bag time, baby! I told you guys in a different video that you will soon find out what all of these bags of bags are for, and today is the day. Today is the day. I have been saving up all of my grocery bags, shopping bags, you know, the plastic bags that I've gotten for the last probably year and a half, 2-ish years, and we're gonna make some plarn. I mean, you read the thumbnail. It's probably gonna take more than a day, actually, now that I'm looking at it. But we're gonna turn all of these bags into yarn. Also, if you noticed, things look a little different. It's because I'm in the middle of a gigantic room makeover, office makeover, that will probably take months. So you're seeing a little in progress shot. I'm actually really excited to get started, so I'm not gonna really ramble on. So I guess the first order of business is to separate these into colors. Seeing it all laid out like this is actually insane. I don't know if the camera can pick up how many bags there actually are, because a lot of them are still like tightly packed into one another. This is gonna take so long. I thought I was gonna have more white bags, but I actually have more blue bags. Just because I don't want my office to be full of bags for days, I'm going to organize these into more specific color palettes and shove them back into each other. Okay, so I feel like now I successfully organized everything into color schemes. So I have Goodwill bags, Target bags, Michael's bags. All of these blue bags are from the same grocery store, which makes sense because, you know, I buy a lot of groceries. I have like a neon green and a muted green, and I somehow only had like 2 brown bags, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with those. And then I have these miscellaneous white bags. Okay, so the next step would be to cut everything. Why did I do this? I'm gonna start with this neon green because it's my least favorite color, so if I mess it up, it'll be fine. Let me bring you down so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so there's a few different ways to make plarn. I mean, you can look up tutorials if you want, but basically the method I'm using is you just lay it flat, fold it twice, and then you cut off that like sealed end and also the handles. And then I'm gonna do 1-inch strips, just about. I'm thinking of just doing 1-inch strips for all of this yarn. I might try to do some thinner ones later, but I just want to make sure this works first. Hey, we got loopies. So from here you just attach the loops to each other. The only reference I could think for this method is like attach it like you would a phone charm, but I think oh, well, that's upsetting. Oh, you know what? Let me just... There, good as new. I'm gonna have to find a use for all these scraps. Alright, let's not break it this time. There we go, one long strip. Yeah, as I was saying, the only comparison that I could think of was do it like a phone charm, but I don't know if the younger audience will know what a phone charm is. Hey, I'm demonstrating. One bag. Oh my god. One bag is complete. Hold on a minute. This is one bag. Oh my god. All my scraps are gonna go in here so that my little baby kitties do not eat them. I guess I'm just gonna be doing this for the next like 5 years. So wish me luck.
These trends require us to change the rule about very lives in our very communities. As the symbols of a passionate market, we states eliminating violence and identity. And it's okay.
It's time for voiceover Ash because, I don't know, I guess I just didn't feel like talking on these clips. I finished the neon green yarn and it's all behind me, so who wants to guess how big it's gonna be? What are we thinking, like baseball, volleyball size? Alright, this worked up to be a pretty good size. I think this was only like 10 bags, so this is kind of ridiculous actually. I think I'm going to move on to the miscellaneous white bags next, and I want to try to do the strips a little thinner, maybe like 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch, just so I can get like a massive amount of this miscellaneous white yarn. And I think that'll probably take me the rest of the day, so yeah. Okay, so I am done with the first bag of miscellaneous white bags, and I think I've been working on it for like 1.5 hours. I guess I'm not done. I have cut it all into strips. This thing is almost full of strips. So now I have to cut the second bag, and then I have to string it all together. Oh my goodness. I don't know what else to say.
Suburbia path will allow people to traverse huge chunks of land in their private consumer car. The car, in suburbia, will a perfect match, re-energizing the public's faith in the nation as well as
Excuse you. If you haven't gathered already, this is day 2. And I still have half of this box. Hello? I love you, Mose. This is my ball of white yarn so far. I love you, but we need to talk. I spent an hour detangling, actually probably like an hour and a half detangling my pile of loops. I'm still like so frustrated and feeling like I want to stop here, but I want to finish this box. But I've learned 2 things from all of that detangling. One is I need to work in smaller increments so that I don't have a massive pile that I need to like roll into a ball. That was on me. The second thing I learned is that there needs to be no kitties in the room while I do this. I'm so sorry. I know you love the plastic. I really, really want to get this box done today. And then make something, because I want to make something with this thing that I'm making. I think I need to take a walk. Go outside. And then I'll come back and power through this a little later. I actually just did need a little break. And I think I have to make an executive decision here because I've worked all morning on this, which is still only half of this box. I've done more loops since the last update and it still looks like there's half a box left. And here's the thing. I could try to get all the bags done for this video, but then it would come out in like 6 months. And then also, the process of making this is actually really therapeutic and I don't want to make it into a stressful thing. So here's the new game plan. I just really want to see how this yarn works up and what I can make with it. So I think I'm going to stop producing yarn at this point and use this white ball to try to make a project. So the next step would be to find a project. And that brings me to something very important. Are you listening? Hello? Are you there? I think to find the perfect project, we can use the help of a certain someone that is partnering with me for this segment of the video. It's Creative Fabrica. What is this, you may ask? Well, even if you didn't ask, I'm gonna tell you. Creative Fabrica is a wonderful online resource where you can find so many tools for your creative projects. You guys will probably be the most excited about the huge collection of fun crochet patterns, but you can also find so many cool fonts like this dinosaur font that I found, and even files to use on your Cricut machine, KDP pages, graphics, and even cross-stitch graphs. You can buy these individually, or you can sign up for a free trial right now and download your first 10 items for absolutely free. After your 10th download or after your first month is up, your subscription will renew for only $9 a month for continued access to new patterns and resources. And if you like what you see and you want to stay, you can upgrade to the yearly plan for only $4.99 a month, which is 45% more affordable. Did I mention the items that you download can be used for personal, commercial, and for full print-on-demand purposes? Did I mention that? If you're curious, which you should be, I mean, come on. Free stuff. Use my link in the description to start your risk-free trial and download 10 free crochet patterns, fonts, or just, anything else you find. And you can cancel anytime, no questions asked. Right now, we are on a mission for a fun bag pattern, and I immediately found this super cute bucket bag and downloaded the pattern immediately for free. And I also couldn't help myself from getting these fun fonts along the way. I love fonts. And I still have like 5 left. So what are you waiting for? Get on it. Now back to the bags. Okay. Now that we have our pattern, we can do the fun part. This pattern recommends an 8mm hook, but I think I'm gonna use this 10mm hook just, I don't know, because I'm scared of working with the plastic. And I feel like a little extra room would be great. Excuse me, sir. I thought I said no cats. Thank you. Goodbye. This already does not feel good. It starts with a magic ring, and it's not going well so far. Okay. I did my magic circle. That does not look good. Okay. I just need to trust the process. If I can complete this round, I think that's a good omen. You know, I'm starting to think I should use an 8mm hook. So, let's just restart this. Okay. So I couldn't find my 8mm, and instead of looking for it, I just grabbed a 6.5mm, and I feel like I could go even smaller with this gauge of yarn, but I don't want to stray too far from the pattern, so I'm just going to keep working it up like this, and it will have holes. Do you like my paperclip stitch marker? But I feel like that's fine because it's going to be a basket, probably for yarn, so the holes aren't really going to matter.
Hello everyone, follow me in this video as I do my second ever Murky Craft Fair vlog. I actually set up everything that
She's done! I have my futon on the floor right now. And I just tripped. Anyway, I made a bag out of bags. It came out a lot smaller than was intended in the pattern, but I mean, that was user error because I don't know how to gauge plastic bags. So I'll give you a look at the construction. It looks pretty good, and like the feel of this fabric is insane, and it's really stretchy too. Can I help you, Mose? Oh my goodness. It's super cute. I feel like once I get a hang of like how to, I keep saying how to gauge it, or like that I gauged it wrong. I don't know if that's an actual verb, but you know what I mean. Like, I need to figure out what hook to use with the size that I made the yarn. Let me actually stand up again. This is such an awkward, okay, hold on. Huh? Ooh. This is like the perfect bag since it's like a circle when you open it for like going to the farmer's market and just like throwing a few apples in there. A little jar of honey. And people will be like, whoa, that's a weird looking bag. And I'll be like, wow, that's because it's made out of bags. Thank you. Okay. I'm really sick. And I haven't talked this much all week. Okay. I also wanted to try out that green yarn I made. So I made this cute little pot holder. I also found the pattern on Creative Fabrica. There's so many cute patterns on there. But it's like this little starburst pattern, and it reminds me of the, I don't know if it was wicker or what, with these little placemats I had as a kid. I'm not going to put anything hot on here, obviously, because it's plastic and it's just going to melt. I'm probably going to put one of my millions of, you can't see it, one of my millions of cute little bowls on here or something. What are you doing? Let's have a chat, shall we? Obviously, I did not do all of my bags. I probably did 10% of all of my bags. And I still have yarn left from these two projects. What was I thinking, saving every bag for 2 years? I know exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking, I hope this will be enough for one ball of yarn. Bro. So if you are thinking about making plarn, 1, do it. It's really fun. 2, you don't need that many bags. 1 trip to Target or the grocery store, you could make a bag. You could make like a little tote or a cute little thing. I want to try to make, my voice sounds so gross. I want to try to make like clothes or something as like an art statement, you know? I don't know. I have a lot of fun ideas, and obviously I have a lot of potential yarn because I still need to make it into yarn. So if you want to keep up with me and see what other projects I come up with my plarn, there's a handy little subscribe button down there. If you have made plarn before or you make it after watching this video, let me know how it goes. Send me pictures on Instagram because I want to see what you guys do. If you haven't already, if you didn't immediately pause the video and click the link and go download 10 free patterns, because why wouldn't you? My Creative Fabrica link is still in the description, so don't forget to go get those 10 free patterns. You're welcome. Also, thank you to Creative Fabrica for providing me and you guys with this opportunity. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. And guess what? There's a lot of videos coming out in April, so you guys better get ready for that. There's a handy little bell thing down there, probably. Hi, Mr. Troublemaker Man. Anyway, I'll see you guys in like a few days, probably. Bye!